Let me start again. We are live at Gasparin Solutions Nigeria. Basically, what we do at Gasparin Solutions Nigeria is that we are into protected cultivation, which involves greenhouse farming and greenhouse construction for both wooden and galvanized greenhouse, using locally available resources. Post-harvest activities involved construction of solar dryer, both permanent and mobile type of solar dryer. And we are into green organic agriculture. We prefer solutions as regard organic farm setup, organic input production, organic input supply, and training. Also, we are into renewable energy. We are into mobile biogas building, both mobile and permanent type of mobile plant. We do that, and also we offer solution in the area of solar pump. Solar pump. So that's what renewable energy is all about. Basically, we also provide training and consultancy in this area that we have mentioned. Today I'll be discussing briefly about nursery management. Nursery management. Thanks for joining. Nursery management. So I'm inside a nursery. As you can see, this is a wooden nursery. A nursery is a place where we nurse our seed into seedling. So we nurture it. So this is the foundation for getting a good plant. If you get it wrong at this stage, it will be difficult to be successful in the field or in the greenhouse. So nursery management is very key. It's very key. Very key. So here we have habanero. And before we nurse, some things are very important. Some key things you need to take note. Number one is the nursery itself. This is a nursery. I say nursery is a building. Either it is wooden or it is made of galvanized iron, whatever is made up. So it's very important that it is done well. The place should be properly screened. As you can see, the net screen and the roof, UV material. We also have shade net. So this is a typical example of a good nursery. So you need to take that into cognizance. So good nursery is very important. Number one is what you want to nurse, the seed you want to nurse. So select a good variety. A good variety is also very important. Not only a good variety, you need to check how it is kept. Where are you getting the seed? Who is your vendor? So know the source of the seed, the storage, the date of manufacture, batch number, all those key informations about the seed is very important. So you can meet express farmers, meet with express farmer to know more. How, if you cannot identify this, you have to meet with someone already doing what you intend to do. So it's very important that you have a good seed source, so you can get a good recommendation for a good seed. So it's very important, and that's why we are here at Gasparin Solutions Nigeria. So anything you want to know about getting good seeds, building nursery, we have all the solutions available for you. So number one I said nursery. Number two is the seed. So, and I mentioned that you have to know where you get the seed, how the seed is being stored, the date of manufacture, the batch number, and so many other informations about the seed you need to know, because it will also impact the outcome of your seedling. It's very important. And also the platform. The platform, it has to be a raised platform. The platform is very important, where you want to raise, not directly on the floor. No. So it has to be a raised platform. That's number three. Number four is your nursery tray. Nursery tray. Number four is your nursery tray, or seedling tray, or seed tray, however you want to call it. The most important thing that you have a good tray with a good set. The hole in the seed tray, the holes in the seed tray, we call them cells. So we have 120 cells, 105 cells, or even lesser. The lesser the number, the bigger the holes. And pepper need bigger hole. The minimum you can use for pepper is 128. Anything more than that is not suitable. 200 cells is not suitable for raising pepper. Okay, some people say it contains more. No, it will affect the outcome of your seedling. You can use 128 cells or use 105. So it's good for your pepper. And the media also. So the media is another important thing you need to take into cognizance. So you have to be aware of the media you are using. The media, potting media. So here we use a potting soil and cocoa peat. Potting soil and cocoa peat is what we use here. So it's also very important to know the source of it. If you are producing your potting media yourself, you must know the right combinations. The cocoa peat, the boucher, the compost, all these things needs to be well, and ensures you know the EC of your media. Electrical conductivity of your media is very important. Is it too high? Is it too low? If it's too high, it will impact the growth of your seedling. So all these informations are very important to have a good seedling outcome. So another thing that is very important is your irrigation system. Most time here we use napsa sprayer, and if it's a very bigger place, so you can have also suspended sprinkler as well. So your irrigation system, sprinkler system needs to be in place, and also nutrition system is also very important. So at this stage they need a balanced nutrition of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. So nitrogen, something like NPK 20-20-20, and at times is at a point we introduce calcium nitrate. So at the point we introduce calcium nitrate for strength and resistant to disease. So it's very important. I've mentioned the tray, I've mentioned the potting media, I've mentioned the irrigation systems and the nutrition. So it's very important that you take this thing into cognizance. So thanks for joining. Let me know if you are online. Signify. Thanks for joining. You are welcome to Caspering Solutions Nigeria. I'm talking about nursery management. If you are just joining us, I've been discussing about nursery management. Nursery management is key, is the foundation. If you cannot get it right at this stage, will not be able to make it in the field or in the greenhouse. So nursery management is very key. It's very key. Good management here, and there is a lot of business opportunities even from nursery. A lot of business opportunity. I've received numerous calls about seedling supplies, which we cannot even meet. So we cannot even meet the demand. So even if you want to focus on nursery production, seedling production, so there is a lot of opportunity in this space too. So you can be a supplier to other farms. So you remove the stress. Farmers, they have to so you have reduced the time for farmers, reduce the stress. So you can see. So seedling management is very important. Thanks for joining. 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 Hi, daily fine day on the live. Discussing nursery management, and we've highlighted some basic things you need to know before you can get a good seedlings. We started from the nursery itself, the building itself. What are the things needed? So it doesn't matter if it's wooden or galvanized, but it has to be a good structure. It has to be a good structure. So as you can see, so I've mentioned that for the purpose of people just joining us, I've mentioned there is need for a good nursery, there is need for a good platform. You can see this is a platform on which the seed tray is placed. There is need for a good seed tray. It's very important. Potting media is very important. The seed itself is very important. The source of the seed needs to be known. How is the seed stored where you are buying from? Seed storage, batch number, manufacture, all these things are very important. And under the seed variety you are planting, not just buying any seed. Know the variety, know the market. So the market will tell you the variety to plant. What is the variety, the acceptable variety in the market? So the variety is very key here. Variety is very. The seedling we are having here is a super habanero. Let me bring it closer to you. So this is a super habanero seedling. What can you say about it? Say something. How do you see it? So this is a seed tray, 128 cells. 120 cells. We have the potting media. As you can see, this is now ready for transplant. They are ready now. We are going to be transplanting this one this week. So you can see this is habanero pepper. So, and the variety we are having here is super habanero pepper. This super habanero pepper is very hot. It's very hot, not like your normal rudo. Very hot and spicy. The color is dark green, from dark green to red. So from dark green to red. So it has a lot of applications. People using it in further the green, they use the green making sauce, making pepper sauce, soup, so many dishes, and even value chain opportunities exist for habanero pepper, like drying, converting into dried habanero pepper, chili, mix of habanero chili, like powder, habanero pepper powder. So a lot of value chain opportunity exists. So this is example of nursery. What can you say? So these things is very, very important. If you don't get it right at this stage, if you miss it at this stage, it will affect your output. If you are doing it as a business, if your business is to raise a good nursery, so you have to ensure that you do it properly. And for further engagement, training on how to raise a good seedlings, you want to know how to mix media, what type of nutrition proper. You want to have a physical practical engagement, you can engage us. We are available. This is Casparin Solutions Nigeria. We call ourselves Solution Hub for agribusiness. So anything agribusiness, we are available. If you have any questions as regard nursery management, from seeds to seedlings, you can ask your question and ask your questions. Now, good nursery management, yeah. Let's do agribusiness. It pays. I'm a farmer, so you can be a farmer too. Yeah, I'm a farmer, so you can be a farmer and contribute to food security. Let's join hands to feed our nation wherever you have been from. So let's go and farm. And before you go into any business, before you go into any agribusiness, you need to get trained. Knowledge is key. Okay, I'm expecting your question. How do I plant pepper and tomato? Is it in the nursery or is it in the open field? Do you mean planting? Okay, let's use the word sow. So I think so that we'll not mix it together. We sow seed. So we sow seed here. Sowing. This is sowing. But if you are going to plant, before planting, nursery precedes planting. So, and that is why we discuss nursery management is very important. So you need to raise your seed in a nursery. All these things, if you need them, they are available. You need seedling trays, we sell them. Potting media, we sell them. The seed. So you need to raise your seed. So this one, you need to raise them for like 30 to 35 days. So it will be ready. So you raise them, you'll be watering them, giving them proper nutrition, give them proper treatment as well. They have been treated with biopesticide. Biopesticide that is not harmful. We don't spray anything harmful on them, and you can see them. They don't fall. You can see, you can bend it. They will not topple. You can hold it like this. So I'm just going. That is the advantage of using seedling trays compared to planting directly on the floor. You can see how flexible, how handy it is. So you need to first raise and plant. So and if you want to plant, we just need to remove this. So let me remove one for you to see. I will remove one for you to see. Let me remove one. It will come with a ball of heart, as you can see. This type of plant will not experience planting shock, unlike the common one they raise on the ground, and when they put it, the plant will do like this. To just be bending like this. You understand? So, but this one will not be bending. The neck will not twist. To stand gidigba. You understand? The way I stand. So as you can see this one now, standing upright. Just open your soil that you have prepared or your bag. So with this, if you are planting even backyard farming or for business, so this is how to go about it. Just open your soil and plant it. So I can replace this one now to the cells. This is what I mean by the cell. You can see the holes. I will just replace it. and it stands well. So let me receive your questions. We are inside nursery now, where we raise seed to seedling before it is transplanted into the field. Thanks for joining. We organize training. Currently, for people that is interested in the business. Currently, from the farm now, we sell packaging. Packaging of habanero pepper sells from 3,500 to 4,000 package from farm. So that is farm gate price. If it gets to market, I don't know how they sell. Maybe retailer, supermarket, and so on and so forth. But from farm gate, 3,500 to 4,000 package, depending on the quantity. You understand? So it's very, very important. So it's a good business. We also organize training from nursery management, land preparation, growing media preparation, bagging, as the case may be. Whether you want to do soil culture, you want to do soilless culture, nutrition management, integrated pest management, up till harvesting. How do you harvest? When is the right time to harvest? So all these things are fully packed in our training. So it's very, very important. Farming is practical. It's practical. So any other questions? So what question? I just asked a question, please. Okay. So you can we are at Odeda, Ogun State. That's where we go. Do you want it online? You want it physical? So our farm is at Odeda, Ogun State. So I can put my number. My number is, you can WhatsApp me on 070-6651-5451. You can WhatsApp me for further information. 070-6651-5451. So we are at Odeda, Ogun State. Odeda in Ogun State. Abeokuta Ibadan Road. Odeda, Ogun State. Abeokuta Ibadan Road. So share this live video. Help us like and share this live video so that other people can benefit. We need to feed this nation. Yes. You can also join the train. We need to feed this nation and join the train. So my number again is 070-6651-5451. 070-6651-5451. Thank you. More questions, you can ask your questions about nursery management. This is the foundation for getting good results. This is our seedling. This seedling you are looking at, this is about 2,000 seedlings of super habanero pepper. So you can see they are healthy. We are preparing for transplanting. So ask your questions. We are live at Odeda, Ogun State. So I've displayed my number. So if you want to come for physical training, we are available. If you want to do it online, we are available. Any other business consultation, how to start your own farm, habanero farm, any other farm you want to start, we are available. From land selection, so we take you the baby step from land selection, getting water, suitable place. All those things are what consultancy entails. So we tell you the right land, the right location, borehole drilling, building, farmhouse, store, greenhouse construction, and so many other things that makes a good farm. So we will tell you everything. Yeah, thanks for joining. Share the live. Share the live. So let's like and share. So I'm waiting for your questions. We've been discussing nursery management, and our typical crop we chose is super habanero. So, and I've mentioned the nursery step. Let me try to reiterate the steps I have discussed. The nursery step. I've discussed the platform. There is need for a proper platform. We don't place the seed directly on the floor. There must be a platform that will hold the seed trays. The platform, we discuss the seed itself is very, very important. Share the live and like. Let others benefit from this discussion, because this is very, very important. If you don't get it right, you're gonna miss. Let's share the live and join. Share the video, share the live. Let others benefit. So I've discussed the seed itself is very, very important. The variety, very, very key. Where do you source the seed? Not from local farmer. So seed source is very, very important. If you get it right, you may have everything, have a good nursery, fine, fanciful nursery, but if the seed is bad, the result will also be bad. So all these things are very, very important. Thanks for joining. Share and like the video. Thanks for joining. So I've discussed about the potting media. That is the material we put inside the hole. So when I mentioned potting soil, the cocoa peat. So, and also I mentioned about the nutrition management is very, very important. Nutrition management is very, very important. The pest management also is also very important at this stage. We don't joke with it. Pest management, the irrigation system is very, very important. Are you using NASA sprayer, or are you using overhead sprinkler? All these things needs to be known. What are the stage you will need to use sprinkler? What are the stage you will need to use sprayer if you are using all this one? So they are very, very important for you to know. So ask your questions, and I've shown you how you can transplant this thing, how you can uproot. So it's very easy. Using seed trays makes farming very easy. So nursery, everything, plant will not experience shock. You can do more in this nursery. Now we can raise up to like 10-20,000 seedlings. Yes, 10-20,000 seedlings. This small portion you are looking at is just 2,000. So and we can raise up to like 25-30,000 seedlings in this small. So that's another business angle. You can also look into supplying seedlings to other farmers. So you say, what do we do? We train on nursery management. When you come for our training, you will be trained on nursery management. You will be trained on land preparation. If you are doing open field, land preparation, how do you plant, how do you prepare your land. If you are doing greenhouse, you'll be taught the greenhouse management aspect. How do you plant in the greenhouse? How do you prepare the bed? How do you prepare your planting material? Boucher, what is boucher? How do you incorporate boucher into your planting media. So all these things are very, very important. So you'll be taught about integrated pest management. How do you manage pests effectively? How do you manage your nutrition? Nutrition is very important. What are the nutrition that is needed at vegetative stage, at at uh, fruiting stage, at flowering stage? So all these things are very, 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 very important. All these things are very, very important. And also post-harvest management. When do you harvest? How do you harvest? How do you keep your harvest? You just harvest and just leave it anyhow. So, and we can also link you to market. So we can link you to market as well. So these are things the training will entail. If you want to do soil culture or you want to do soilless, so all these things are very, very important. They are very, very important. So very, very important. More questions, more questions. So let me receive your questions. So let me read questions. More questions, more questions, more questions. Thanks for joining. Welcome to Casparian Solutions Nigeria. Before I go, let me tell you what we do at Casparian Solutions Nigeria. Casparian Solutions Nigeria. This is solution hub for agribusiness. I will tell you, I told you earlier what we did, what we are doing. So basically, I mentioned that we are into protected cultivation, which means greenhouse farming and greenhouse construction. We are into post-harvest activities such as solar dryer construction, either solar dryer for drying your produce, farm produce. You want to dry, convert into powder, dry produce. You want to package, so we can train you on this. That's another angle. So we are into post-harvest activities, building of solar dryer, building of charcoal cooler. So all these things are locally fabricated, locally done. Our greenhouse are locally fabricated. Our solar dryer are locally fabricated. So all these things are available. So we are also into organic agriculture, green organic agriculture. We train on organic agriculture. We prefer solutions as regards to organic input. And we also train on how you can produce some organic input right on your farm to reduce cost of production. Something like fermented manure extract. How do you produce your biochar? How do you produce liquid sulfur fungicide? How do you produce your gashicat, ginger garlic extract? How do you produce your lab? How do you produce your IMO? And so on and so forth. There are so many that you can incorporate, that you can utilize to make your farming effective, efficient, and at a reduced cost of production. Lastly, we offer renewable energy solutions. What are the things we do under renewable energies? Is our biogas system. So we've built mobile biogas plant, either mobile one or permanent one. So using your farm waste, convert your farm waste into renewable energy, biogas. You can use your biogas to power your heater, your cook, your burner, your generator, and so on and so forth. You can use your biogas for. And also lastly, we also prefer solution on solar pump. So you want to install solar pump, you need advice, you need guide. You want to change from, considering the cost of fuel now, you know, it may not be sustainable using petrol, so you may need to switch to using solar pump so that your farm will be more efficient. Yeah, thanks for joining. Join and share the live video. Join and share the live video. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing. I still remain at your daily Friday. I am your agric expert in greenhouse, organic agriculture, solar dryer, and renewable energy. So discussion around this, I'm available. Discussions around this, solutions around this, we are available. We are available. We are available. Thanks for joining. 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 Invite, join, share the video. Tap and share. Tap, share, tap, share. Yeah. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Ask your questions. There's no question again. I would like to end the live video. You can drop yours in the comment section or message me for further engagement. I'm available. Available. Everything we do here is agribusiness. Everything we do is agribusiness. Agribusiness. Agribusiness is all we do. You want to go into farming, you don't know how to go about it. You want to set up farms, you don't know how to go about it. You are confused about which crop to select, which area of agric you want to go. You go into production, you want to go into processing. So all these things are what we advise and consult on for you, so that you will not burn your hands. So you have to work with the expert. Going into any agribusiness, you don't do it blindly. Knowledge is very key. Agric is knowledge intensive. And you want to get my book, I have 2 publications. They are available on Amazon, Gumroad. You can search my name, Ayodele Farinde. You will see my publication. Search my name on Google, Ayodele Farinde. Search it on Amazon. You will see my publications. You can get it on Amazon, on our website, www.casparinsolutions.com. It's available there. It's available at Roving Height Bookshop. Greenhouse tomato and capsicum production. You want to know everything about greenhouse farming from A to Z. This has been well captured. So from A to Z, all these things I'm discussing here, you will see the nursery management is well captured. Greenhouse is well captured. Management of greenhouse, media, everything you want to know. Soilless hydroponics is well captured in the book. Greenhouse, tomato, and capsicum. Capsicum is the same thing as pepper. So capsicum production in the tropics. So you can search my name. You see my publication. Another second publication I have is Green Organic Agriculture, optimizing local resources for sustainable agriculture. I repeat, Green Organic Agriculture. You can just type that alone, you will see the information. So Green Organic Agriculture, optimizing local resources for sustainable agriculture. How do you utilize your waste in your environment? What you think is a waste, it's actually a good resource. It's actually an input for another farming system. Why would you throw away that waste? Convert it into another material, and that is what we call waste valorization. So convert it to useful material, value added material. So all these things, any information you want to know about how to produce some organic input that I've mentioned is well captured in the book, so that you'll be able to reduce your cost of production. Voucher, IMO, lab, liquid, sulfur, Bodox mixture, ginger garlic extract, gashicat, just name them. You will be able to produce over 23 organic inputs. Wow, that's massive. 22 over 20, and you'll be able to utilize them for plant, for crop, even for yourself. Even for yourself. So you can get my book, search my name on Google. You will see my publications, my write-ups, everything you want to know about our activities. You can also check our website, www.kasfarinsolutions.com. KASPHARYN. That's Kasfarin. Solution is SOLUTIONS.com. www.kasfarinsolutions.com. Thanks for joining. Thanks for participating in the live. Share, tap. You're welcome. Yeah.